what the thought that I had on that was, well, I see what he's saying in that the disciples, a lot of them thought something about the coming one, about the Messiah, right? There was some, we see in the apostolic scriptures, there is some messianic expectation of what the Messiah will do, right? He's going to come, he's going to conquer, he's going to be king, these kind of things. So there was some, at least among the groups of the disciples and whatever sects they may have been a part of, there's some expectation of what the Messiah, of who the Messiah is and what he's going to do. But they keep getting it wrong, right? Yeshua has the full view. He has the true view of what the Messiah is. And he knows that the Messiah is going to suffer. You know, he tells Peter, get behind me, Satan, right? Because Peter's like, it's time to go. Grab the sword. Let's go conquer, let's go take Jerusalem. And he's like, no, you don't get it. You have not understood properly. So there's, no matter what our author here says, there is some form of a coming Messiah that we know was prophesied in the Tanakh, because Yeshua came and he fulfilled a substantial portion of that.
Exactly. I'm glad you point out, and I think we've touched on this before, that interaction between Yeshua and Peter.
Right.
Where, when Peter says not so, when Yeshua says the Son of Man is going to suffer and etc., where does Peter have his ground to push back against that? It's because he has a concept of what Messiah is that he believes is right. And he's putting it on Yeshua.
Right.
But Yeshua is like, look, you might have a couple things right, but you've got wrong. And so we have it even there in the most, closest, intimate, master-disciple relationship here in the first century. You have this clash of ideas of who the Messiah is, and the Gospels show that clash very clearly. And so if there's a clash between Yeshua and Kepha, how much more could there be a clash between different sectarian groups,
right,
that talk about a Messiah but don't even know who Yeshua is, right? So I think that's a good point.
So the other thing that I get from him is that what he's saying is that there were specific texts that from the Tanakh that were used to basically shape the idea of what this coming Messiah would be, as we would expect, right? If there is a Messiah that's prophesied in the Tanakh, as we believe there was, then obviously there's specific texts that are going to be used to shape that idea. Don't miss any clips from Messiah Matters by clicking the subscribe button. Also, give this video a thumbs up and share it so other people can see it too.